When was the last time you spoke?
But actually, physically spoken, not in ages, actually.
At a time when the entire golf YouTube community is still reeling from the breakup of Good, now this. Peter Finch comes clean as to his relationship with Rick Shiels. We all know them as the original golf YouTube bosom buddies. But what happened so that we are at a point now where Peter Finch has not shot a video with Rick Shiels in almost a year? Has Rick Shiels big-timed Peter Finch? 2.4 million subscribers to about 500,000 subscribers? And what would you do in this situation if you were Peter Finch or Rick Shiels? Do you leave your little buddy behind? Or do you carry him with you to the bright lights in big city? That's what we're going to get into in this episode of Big Boy Pants Golf. Peter Finch opens his heart so much in this interview that no British person moving forward can keep a stiff upper lip. He's changed the male British culture. And for the interest of full disclosure, I had to listen to the entire Chicago Greatest Hits album before I could make this video. It's a little bit sad that Peter Finch is now doing an episode with these guys from the Rough Cut, trying to get them up to 10,000 subscribers, whereas they look like the poor man knockoffs of the Good Boys. This screams Peter Finch has fallen on hard times.
It's golf bidder, it's all second-hand clubs, and then we pick them and we go play a match. And
Rick Shiels is treating Peter Finch nowadays like he's a second-hand club. I'll let you think about that.
I don't really know how it's
what the format's going to be.
No, I don't really know how it's going to work this time.
The format is going to be whatever Rick Shiels demands it is.
Like, we've got different ways of filming things now as well. Like we most
different budgets too. I feel like Rick Shiels just passes it off to this whole corporation while Peter Finch has to get back there, do a lot of the editing and ideas himself. If Rick Shiels was in a movie and they had a bowl of M&Ms, you know he's the first guy that says, hey, if I see a green M&M in there, someone's head's going to roll. He's gone full diva.
I don't know. We'll have to have a sit down and chat through. That's hopefully going to be around the Masters. Traditionally.
Not traditionally speaking. It goes on whenever Rick snaps his fingers, clicks his heels together twice and says, Peter Finch, get over here right now. And bring me my coffee.
How did you guys meet? And then, tell us the story up to here.
All right, I'll spare you the details. It gets a little bit sappy. They've known each other since college. They went to school together. They've worked up their career together. Trafalgar Golf Center, the Quest thing. They've done a bunch of episodes together, but they haven't done one for a long time.
We've not filmed with each other for a year.
Yeah, why?
They haven't filmed together for a year. Peter Finch in the beginning tries to get all excited and positive about saying they will film, but these young gentlemen here, these knockoff good boys who I hope can play golf, are now saying, hey, but why haven't you filmed for this whole year period?
You've got to be realistic about it in many ways.
Now Peter Finch is trying to put on that old British stiff upper lip, trying to throw his hat in the name for the next James Bond 007 role. You don't have to be realistic when this whole YouTube empire is about passion and creativity. Let's see if this makes sense to you.
Just progressed. Mm-hmm. And now he's got the biggest golf YouTube channel in the world. He's got about 2 million more subscribers, I think. Yeah.
Rick Shiels apparently is the number 23rd or 24th on the top 100 golfers influential list. That's how much pull this guy has. And Peter Finch seems to accept the cold reality of our corporate world.
From his point of view, and the way he's probably looking at it, obviously I don't know, but the people he's been filming with recently, as far as Good and Tour Pros, he's only going to be filming with people that he thinks are going to give him the most amount of views and open him up to new audiences as well.
Which essentially is what this business is about. You are in a business of trying to get people to watch your content.
Wow. How cold and calculating is this Rick Shiels empire? Peter Finch has 500,000 subscribers, so you know what? I've sucked up all of the relationship that we have and gotten all the benefit out of that's possible. So let me find some other fresh blood out there, aka good, and see how much I can suck out of them. Hey, anybody have any subscribers on them that I can get maybe a vein and get a couple fangs in there and suck some subscribers out? No subscribers, blood dry. Rick Shiels, peace out.
I'll definitely be filming a lot more with Fryer and Carter this year.
Good.
I want to see what Matt Fryer and this Andy guy say about Rick Shiels. That's who they should have on next. Bring those two guys in there and let's see who this Rick Shiels really is. Because he certainly ain't no bro.
I mean, people want to hear about Rick, so we're going to get back to Rick. So, your favourite video you've ever filmed together?
Hey, why don't you stick a knife into Peter Finch's aorta, or however it's pronounced, and just twist it a little bit. The dude's already bleeding out in front of us. He's probably got 60 seconds left before he completely passes out, and you're speeding up the process.
Your favourite one to film?
It's hard to look past the golf bit at once because it was like it's our thing.
Yeah.
Really.
Peter Finch turning into the cat in the musical Cats that sings Memories.
If we say we're going to release a golf bit of video, people actually get excited about it.
I don't think Rick Shiels gets excited about them anymore.
It was a great match. We had a great time, but then like the sunset there was unreal.
Oh yeah.
And I almost lost a drone in the sea.
The sunset and how the sun hit Rick's hair, that's the part he leaves out. But you know that's where he's going. Because how many dudes talk about the sunset when they're playing golf?
But rescuing the drone, flying it literally underneath a cliff to get out of the wind, flew it into a cove and found... I have heard this. It's officially one of the best pubs in the world.
So you're playing a round of golf with your boy. There's a beautiful sunset. And you find this amazing bar where you can further your bromance over alcoholic beverages. Look at this memory etched in Peter Finch's heart.
How good of a mate do you think that he is at this current juncture?
Oh, bloody hell. It's
like therapy, isn't it?
These guys pull no punches with the questions.
If you had an emergency, would he answer the phone if you rang him and you're like, mate, I need you to come pick me up? Would he come get you?
I don't know. I'll give him a call.
Call him now. I better go kart again. Warrington.
I'd like to think so. The interest has peaked for people of what's happened between the pair of you, because you've obviously been on a journey together through YouTube, that you were with each other on each other's channels for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden that stopped.
How awkward is it going to be when Peter Finch actually catches up with Rick Shiels again, knowing that Peter Finch has put his true feelings and emotions out there on YouTube for everyone to see? To sum it up, Rick Shiels is very busy and doesn't have time for Peter Finch. One of the guys who was not necessarily instrumental, but certainly played a large part in helping Rick grow his own channel.
It's like, why would Rick film with us?
He should film with you because you've always filmed together and you grew your channels together. That's why. He shouldn't turn his back on you. You know, Big Boy Pants Golf, if you and I, Peter Finch, had risen up through the ranks together, I wouldn't say, hey, dude, I don't have time for you anymore. I'd say, hey, let's do this. Once every 6 weeks, fixed. You and I, we play a match together. Let me help you grow your channel a little bit more. But that's just me. And I kind of feel like Peter Finch is that same type of guy. Whereas Rick Shiels, not so much.
If he's got an option to film with someone else who he thinks is going to bring more to his channel.
Yeah. Rick Shiels is no bro.
It's not a case of being like bitter about it. I think there's maybe a bit of a sense of loss, like you said about
It's not bitterness. It's pain. It's hurt. Unfortunately, gentlemen, you can't make it like the old times when you're cracking a few brewskis with your boys. Rick Shiels has gone corporate.
Yeah. The thing is with the golf YouTube community, it's not like it's only a couple of people. You know, we're not isolated.
There's Rick Shiels. There's Peter Finch. There's Big Boy Pants Golf.
Who else would you be interested in filming with?
Big Boy Pants Golf.
Anyone, everyone.
I was going to say to
whole club.
maybe contradict my own opinion on this. Yeah, probably most people.
Yeah.
Peter Finch is the YouTube channel of the people. I'm going to say this right now. I love Peter Finch.
I mean, I'm very much open to kind of filming with pretty much anyone, really.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. You can call me anyone.
You know, I want them to have a channel which we can film and put stuff on their channel.
3,500 subscribers, Peter Finch.
If you had to play with one person, like whether it be Rick, Matt, or Carter,
Ooh.
just for the three of them, and you could only play with one of them for the rest of your life, who would it be?
First of all, this young lad is wearing one of the sweaters from Love Actually. And then he's trying to make it like a chick conversation where Peter Finch can only pick one of the other dudes to play with for the rest of his life. Who asked that question? There's a reason it's a foursome. You don't have to have this weird, just we're best buddies and no one else can be in the group. You have 3 other dudes in the group. Very bizarre question.
Matt asked this.
Matt asked this question.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he,
Matt asked this?
Yeah, with the fluttering eye emoji. Like that.
He asked. That's impossible to
I know, that's
How
yeah,
can you
it's
decide
fine.
that?
Yeah.
Finch, if I had to choose between playing golf with you or Rick Shiels for the rest of my life, I would choose you. Finchy, you can be my golf wingman anytime. I hope on the next golf bidder, Peter Finch gets into a tub of these old golf clubs and says, Rick Shiels, please bid on me.
With those two in mind, would love to. We spoke about this the other day, doing a podcast with you and both of them.
I'm sure Peter Finch is looking forward to that. Get the other guys together, Fryer and Andy Carter, and then while they're on, just ask them questions about Rick Shiels. Anyone who's watching this video, please subscribe to Peter Finch's channel. Let's get his subscriber numbers up to the 1 million mark, to the 1.5 million, and then maybe one day he will be equal to the subscriber level of Rick Shiels, who apparently values people on their subscriber level. Shameful. Rick, if you have any humanity left behind that Darth Vader mask of yours, I would love it for you to reach out to Peter Finch, tell him you're there for him, and do some more videos with him. Help him bring his numbers up.